So we're cruising along. We're getting toward the end of our list here with number 9 of the 10 emotional situations to prepare yourself for before bariatric surgery. So number 9 is fear that surgery won't give you lasting results. Most bariatric patients will tell you that your new tool will work wonders for the first anywhere from 12 to 24 months. For many people, it's the first 12 to 18 months. Weight sometimes can just fall off of some people, whereas for others, you'll have a period of loss and then what people will tend to call a plateau or a stall, where your body is adjusting to what's going on, and then it'll lose some more and then it'll plateau. Various people have different experiences with this, but most surgery patients will tell you that, yeah, that first year to a year and a half, you will lose a significant amount of weight. You may not lose it in the first month or 2 months because of various things that go on with your body. Some people, the weight will drop off of them then. Other people, like me, it took a little bit for it to get going. But either way, 6 months after the surgery, you'll definitely have had enough weight loss that you'll be able to tell it, and probably people around you can tell it. However, many people have a fear that those surgery results won't last. Now, that period at the beginning where you're dropping weight for the first year to 2 years is called the honeymoon period. And of course, after that, your weight loss will slow down. That's normal. And what happens is a lot of times you have this realization that, weight loss didn't make me truly happy, that I've still got stuff to deal with that haven't changed, nothing's been resolved in terms of why you're unhappy, how you cope with stress, crappy things that are going on in your life, things that you're not happy with that are outside of your physical body or your emotional, mental state. Things that caused you to become overweight in the first place probably have not changed in your life. And what many people find out, and I definitely can say, even though I was sort of prepared for this, I still experienced it, is that you find out that weight loss doesn't make you happy. Yeah, it's exciting to get new clothes. Yes, it's exciting to have new experiences. Yes, it's exciting to see how your body is getting smaller and how people treat you differently and just feeling different in your skin, and it's elation and excitement and fulfilling for a while. But then after a while, you realize that not everything is all hunky-dory, and so that's when the real emotional work begins. And that's why I put together this YouTube channel. I put together my website, yourgentlenudge.com, and it's why I put together my closed Facebook group, Life Before and After Bariatric Surgery, Doing the Emotional Work. You can search for that on Facebook and you should be able to find it. You really have to change your habits, and that's what every bariatric program will tell you. But how do you change those habits? What makes a difference about your lifestyle in terms of changing it? And once again, as I said before, willpower will not cut it. Determination will not cut it for the vast majority of people. It will work for a few, for a handful. But you really have to figure out how to address the mental and emotional aspects of all that you're dealing with. So being able to work on your thought processes. Are you focusing on negative stuff all the time? A whole bunch of different things you can focus on. I won't talk about those right now because that's not the point of this, of number 9. The point is that there are a number of things that you can do to alleviate that fear that you won't have lasting results. And there's a lot of things that you can do to ensure that you will have lasting results. You may not stay at your absolute bottom, lowest weight. A lot of people will go down to a certain weight, they'll be excited, and then they'll come back up a little bit. And that's when your body kind of stabilizes and says, okay, I know where my set point is, so to speak. So that's okay. Don't stress about that. Don't sweat that. But just don't assume immediately before you're out of the starting gate that your surgery isn't going to have lasting results. For a lot of people, there are lasting results of 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the road. But I think those people would probably be willing to tell you that they're not back to eating massive amounts of food, and they're not back to eating every crappy thing under the sun. They probably are eating some things that they wouldn't have eaten in the first year or 2 years after surgery. They're having a life, they're not all of a sudden just not eating anything they love. However, they're not going back to their old habits that got them obese or morbidly obese in the first place. And you can do that too. Once again, you have to make sure that you do the emotional work so that your bad habits don't creep back up. You need to be able to change the neural pathways in your brain, to train your brain and to train yourself to have better habits, to deal with your emotions better, to be able to have better coping skills and things of that nature. And that is one of the things that I try to help you with in this group and through these videos. You can always reach out to me. You can write me at Christine, CHRISTINE, at yourgentlenudge.com. You can message me on Facebook, Christine Your Gentle, which is all one word smushed together, nudge. Or you can go into the Facebook group that I mentioned a few minutes ago, and you can do a request to join that group as well. But you can definitely make changes. So don't let the fear that you're not going to have lasting results be the excuse that makes you decide to not have surgery. Don't use it as a cop-out, because you can have lasting results. But I'm going to tell you, you have to work on it. The surgery will not be the ultimate end-all be-all. You have to put in the work. But once again, you're worth it.